What's going on, everybody? You're tuning into the Terry Price Show, Uncut Raw. I'm telling you, we gonna tell it like it is. Big Boy Reyes, he's coming up next. But right now, I got one of the hottest spoken word artists, gospel rap artists. I'm talking about, man, he ain't scared to proclaim the gospel of Jesus Christ. His name is Ambition, y'all. Y'all gotta give it up. What's up, Ambition?
Hey, what's up with you, man? How you doing?
Already, man. Hey, I just want you to tell the world, man, just a little bit about yourself. And, man, what makes you do what you do?
Man, just to give a quick background, I was born in Chicago, Illinois. My dad's a pastor, and we moved from Chicago. We moved to a town called Decatur, Illinois. And that's where I grew into me. I went away from the life that I was brought up in, and I went into the streets, but through that process of me going into the streets, now when I touch those that's in the streets now,
right.
I'm not just telling them something that I read, I'm telling them something that I've been through. Right. So it's always been in me, but it was through the trials and tribulations that I went through that I activated my light. And once I activated my light, I couldn't control it. It was more powerful than I was. And my mission was to go and teach people, because I saw that everybody wasn't educated in the word and everybody wasn't learned in the word. So once I started doing it through a rhythmatic rap.
Right.
And then when I was putting it out there, it was positive rap. And then next thing you know, I would go and do shows, and the sound system wasn't right. So I would say, cut the music. And once I started doing spoken word, my life has never been the same. Never been the same.
Well, man, I know you as a spoken word artist, and you also a man of God, as a minister of the word. I just want to ask you this, because I noticed with you different from mostly, I call them conservative artists. They kind of like, they only will be raw and go so far on their music or their preaching. But with you just kind of like, man, you just thugged out with it.
Right.
So I just want to know what makes you just want to kind of come at people like that.
The reason I come like this because the world is not passive.
That's right.
They come and they say whatever they want to say about us.
That's right.
Why should we be passive and scared? Right. It says we take it by force.
Right.
And why should I back down and cower? If faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word of God, that means that strength cometh by hearing. That means that power cometh by hearing. And I'm not going to back down to this world. It said that he that is in us is greater than he that's in this world. So the way I come, my passion for Christ, it took over my life.
That's right.
When I speak about Jesus, it's my passion that speaks. That's why when I speak, people feel the passion in me.
Right.
They say, that young man has been through something. I have. I've been through the fire. You don't know the pain that I have. You don't know the nights that I cried that nobody was around but Jesus. So when they say, well, is the Bible real? I feel them. I'd rather have a religion that I could feel sometimes. I know when I was down and out and there was no help and everybody said no and nobody to turn on, that stranger popped up that didn't even know me and blessed me because he was in the spirit. He might have been an angel, because the Bible also teaches us that we entertain angels that we don't know about daily.
Right.
So my point is, that's what I stand on. I stand on the pain that I've been through, but through that pain, I'm going to be a testimony to those that need to hear.
That's right. Y'all heard it first. Terry Price Show, Raw and Uncut. My boy Ambitious, like I said, man, he's putting it down. I mean, you kind of got that John the Baptist mentality,
Exactly.
They thought John the Baptist, they thought he was crazy and thought something was wrong with him. But John the Baptist, he just was radical, man. He just believed in God so much until he just gave up everything. And I think most of the gospel world, they not willing to give up everything. They give up some things, but they're not willing to give up everything. And I feel like if you give up everything, man, you just dedicate yourself to God full time, you be unstoppable.
You just gave him a golden nugget.
That's
the
right.
more you give up, the more you receive.
That's right.
But people can never feel it. Just like when Simon was like, well, what do I have to do to be like that? He was like, you have to give up everything. He left away sad. Because he was like, I can't do that.
That's right.
Because the world have us believing.
Right.
That's why they say that Christianity is a poor man's belief. Because we don't have anything, so it's easy. But it's easy for us to stand on faith because we're down at the bottom.
Right.
But that doesn't mean that we have to stay at the bottom.
That's right.
It means that we go get our strength,
That's
we
right.
work out, we do our cardio in the Bible,
That's right.
and now we're strong enough to run marathons.
Right.
Let's run.
That's right. Well, hey, man, I want you to give a word to our audience that's tuning in, man, just to give them a last word of encouragement.
Okay, I'm going to hit two sectors. I'm going to hit single moms, You can find this one on YouTube too. To single moms that's trying to keep God first, that's going through so many trials and tribulations that some days you wake up and feel that you might be cursed. Just keep praying because Jesus is there. Even though you might feel that this earthly pain is not fair, I have a scripture to share. Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. It's only for those that listen. If you don't have Jesus, you don't know what you're missing. The Lord is my light and he is my salvation. God's fruit is what you should be seeking and tasting, no matter what you're facing. Please listen to me. Look at all your situations spiritually so that you can understand and see them in a better light, because wrong is wrong and right is right. Your body is your temple. With your flesh, you gotta fight. Your heart is your light, so just let it shine. Don't let no man get up in your mind, and just be patient, because God will send you one in time. And to the young men, have you ever found yourself in a situation that you don't know how you got yourself in? I've been there and done that. Most of my guys, they still doing time in the pen. I wish they was out right now just so we could talk, discuss a different path that we should have walked. My hindsight tell me everything ain't what I thought. It was all fun and games until we got caught. I'm a different person. I'm a different man. Maybe because I sat down and wrote a plan. Jesus held it out, so I took his hand. No longer do I build my houses on sand. I got a strong foundation. No longer on probation. No more time will I be wasting. My enemy still is Satan. I'm not going to give up, never going to fall, and I'm never going to lose. And if you don't believe me, take some time and put on my shoes. I'm a warrior for God. It really ain't that hard. All you got to do is accept and believe and tell them that you want to play your part. I knew I was different, man. It's time to switch lanes. I got the call, accepted it. My life won't be the same. I'm a banger for God. My whole life I've been odd. My destiny has reached me. Texas, y'all better just sit back and watch me play my part. Be encouraged.
All right, man. Y'all heard it first. Until next time, I see you at the top and not at the bottom, because the bottom is just too crowded. Until next time, I'm signing off, man, with my boy Ambitious. I appreciate you, brother.
Hey, no problem. Anytime,
all right, man. Until next time, we got coming up next is Big Boy Red, so y'all stay tuned for some more Terry Price Show, Raw and Uncut.
Hi, this is Consuelo Rayner with A Woman's Worth, and you can check us out at our Facebook fan page.
Hey, what's up, everybody? You tune into the Terry Price Show along with me and Big Boy Reyes. Make sure that you check us out. More to come up next on the Terry Price Show.